Well, it's one thing. I mean, that's one thing I've learned is like you hit send or you go on TV and talk about it, like it better be true. Like it is out there,
Yeah.
right? And so like that's talking about like anxiety. Like there are things that I can be 1,000% sure of that I'm about to report, and I still will be like, check through, checked all the boxes, called everyone, like because once you hit send, like
It's over.
it is over. It's out there. And even if you use words like likely, expected, like that better happen.
Yeah.
What I try to do is be incredibly upfront. And so there was, I would say a really bad moment for me. I reported that the Steelers and Bills were close on a trade for Antonio Brown, which they were. The trade did not happen because of the contract situation. It broke down at like 3 a.m, whatever. And so I was right, and then I was wrong. And all anyone cares about was that I was wrong. It was awful. Like I woke up to like 100 texts with everyone saying my story was wrong. My buddy Mike Garafolo sends me a text at like 5 a.m, and it's during free agency, and we hadn't slept. And all it said was like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "What on God's name is happening?" And I had to go on and explain it the next day. Like it was, some of the worst I've ever felt doing this job. And it changed the way I reported. Because I called the Bills, didn't get them, and was like, all right, like moving on. But now, like when I'm reporting something, especially something really sensitive, I will call someone, whoever's involved, and tell them like, here's what I got.
Yeah.
And if you want to like weigh in, you want to quibble, you want to discuss, let's do it first.
Yeah.
And it has caused me to lose sometimes, because someone else will just go with it, and I'm like get in touch. But like, life is much easier when you're honest with people and just tell them what's going on. So like, hey, like I'm hearing that like there's been coaches like Doug Marrone. I don't know if you remember this or not. Before Doug Marrone was fired with the Jaguars, I called him and I was like, listen, like I'm being told you're about to be fired. It's going to happen after the game, and I'm going to report it. And I wanted to let you know. And he was like, do you have it from good sources? I'm like, I have it from very good sources. And he's like, I appreciate that. And then went on at a press conference the next day and was like, thank you to Ian Rapoport for letting me know. And it was like a weird moment because like I did not deserve to be thanked for literally doing what I should do. But it was also like, okay, this is working. Like people appreciate when you're honest, even if the news sucks.
Right.
So like I will just tell them like, here's what I'm hearing. Here's what I got. And usually they will be like, I understand you have a job. Go.